Welcome back to LARA. This time I'm going to show you about the cars feature. So choosing from the top icon, you will go into the tools menu as in the previous video. We're now going to select the vehicle at the bottom, which will take us to the vehicles menu. Through here you can scroll through all the different manufacturers until you find the one of the car you're about to work on. I'm actually looking for Nissan for this video. There we go, we'll select Nissan and we're going to select a Nissan Maxima. So the first screen is showing us what key blank this vehicle will use, the code series it uses, wafer locations in the locks, that type of thing. Selecting menu, I can go to transponder. It will now tell me what transponder chips I need. A little bit about them. It will tell me what diagnostics tools that I've been successful on this particular vehicle with. Of course there are many other tools that I'm sure can do one of these. So keep in mind this is one person's experience wrapped up into an app. So in that way I'm trying to help you. Now from the same menu, transponder turned off, let's just turn it back on. In the same menu I can find the ABD, so there's a few things there to help you, just make your life a little quicker, a little easier. Now if you don't have a menu button on your phone, always remember you can swipe in from the left hand edge, and now down the very bottom will be a list of the tools. So any tools that will operate this car that are in the Lishi menu, the Determinator menu, the Ease Reader menu and so on will show up here. So I can choose the NSN11 Lishi tool and it will take me straight to the Lishi decoding screen, and here I can search for any bitting that I might decode with my Lishi or Determinator or any other tool. We'll just go back to the vehicle. Yes, we're finished with the tool. Now from that first screen you'll see the code series are actually blue and underlined. If I select one of those, I can now search for a code. So I've gone into this car, I've opened the glove box up and I'm a lucky man, there's a code inside the glove box. So we're going to type in the code that we found in the glove box, hit done. LARA will search online and find the bidding for you. Now LARA's database isn't huge, it's no Instacode or code source, but it has enough in there to get me by and it's growing over time. So we're done with that, you just simply press back and that's vehicles in a nutshell. We'll go to another vehicle just to give a bit of a better overview. Let's go into BMW and we'll scroll that up. We'll go into the X5. Okay, so the X5 again shows you the key blank. It'll show it to you in a few different brands, what codes to use. Now the codes here are not blue. That's because I don't possess those codes and they're not part of LARA's database. Simple as that really. Now we can choose the menu, transponder, and you'll find any information that I've got on this vehicle. So it'll be what chips that we can use, what tools we can use to program keys into this particular vehicle. I may have taken photos of the immobilizer boards, showing you what chip to read, where to read it, giving you a bit of file information sometimes, such as size. Just again, things that are going to make your life easier. You can sit back knowing you've got the right information and you're on the right track. Choose menu. Okay, this vehicle I have the information on how to program a remote into it. The Maxima we looked at earlier, I did not have that, so therefore it wasn't on the menu. So there's lots of information in here. Where is the box located? Alright, so this one tells you the EWS unit is up behind the driver's side kick panel. Notes, you can actually record your own notes against a vehicle like you can against tools. The only difference with the vehicles is you can only create your own notes on the desktop version. You can then transfer that information over to your device, but you can't actually record a vehicle note here on the Android device like you can with the tools. You can record your own notes in the tools. There's a few reasons for doing that, but I'm not going into that right now. Again, down the bottom is what tools I can use to decode this lock. So we can go into here, we can pick the lock, we can start decoding the lock, figuring out the secret to cutting the key. Choose menu, choose LARA codes, and there are your possibilities for what it might be. Now that's given us 51 results, so if we keep entering in some cuts, I'm sure we'll get a lot less results. Let's have a bit of a look. No codes found. And normally you wouldn't be entering random cuts, you'd be decoding the lock, reading your tool, trying to figure out what it is. So there you are, we're now down to 18 results. Now you can see that that has come from one table of codes, and just by the HA prefix this has come from another table of codes. So it'll search more than one table of codes, you don't have to tell it which one to do. Finish with the tool, will take me back to the vehicle, and that's the vehicles for LARA. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again next time.